But I think if you go into the kitchen with the right mentality,
Absolutely.
it's almost like therapeutic. It's a way to, just, have a moment with yourself, if you will, as you're mixing the ingredients and things like that. So before we get into these genetically modified and processed foods that you did touch on, and how they are not agreeable with our body, right? We want to first talk about the science of the kitchen.
Mhm.
How should we, tell us about the kitchen? How should it look? How should we go into this arena, if you will, to prepare food?
So before you even step into the kitchen,
Mm,
you pick up your Quran, you pick up your Bible, you pick up whatever it is that is your religious foundation, and you
mhm.
pray. You pray
Yes,
that what will come out of the kitchen leads you closer to that spiritual being. For us, it's Allah. For someone else, it may be, God or Jesus or Buddha, whomever it is, you pray, right? Because whatever you want to come out of that kitchen, you want that to come out of an individual, right? So because when they eat your food, that whatever you cooked should bring the best out of that individual. And so before you go into the kitchen, you always pray. Obviously, you want to make sure that your kitchen is spotless. It's impeccably clean. Your countertops, we are in the MGT, we're learning even more how to be better at cleaning our kitchens, not just cleaning, but sanitizing. COVID has done a number on us, and not
right.
necessarily a bad number. I think that
That's
it's done
right.
a good number on us
Mhm.
because it has elevated us to a point that we would have never thought of before. I thought I knew how to cook and clean, but I've gotten even better in this 2020 and moving forward, knowing
Right.
what we know about how to kill germs and bacteria and those types of things. So knowing what guess what dish liquid to use, what cleaning solutions to use, how you can use baking soda and apple cider vinegar and things that are in your home to clean your kitchen properly so that when you're able to wash your vegetables, you're okay with putting them in the sink. You don't need a bowl because your sink is so clean, you can literally eat off your sink, right? Or eat out of your sink. So in terms of cleaning and preparing the kitchen, praying first, making sure that your kitchen is clean. I know for me, I can't even come into the house. The boys already know. If my kitchen is not clean, I don't even step foot in the door. If I'm
That's your
leaving, is the
right.
kitchen clean? So because it's a mental thing. For me, cooking is my passion. It's my passion. It's my mental. If I don't care what kind of day I'm having, if it's a bad day, if I go in and cook something, it's all good for me.
Mhm.
It might not be for everyone else, but for me. So when I go into that space, it definitely has to give me that light, if you will. So those are the two things I think you would start off with. And then, of course, it's a whole nother class about prepping food and getting ready for that. But definitely, spiritually speaking, make sure that you're praying. Read, like I said, sometimes I'll read an excerpt from How to Eat to Live or any of the Messenger's books. Sometimes I may pull something up on Facebook about nutrition. Oh, I'm going to make, something today and I want to use turmeric because it's great for inflammation. You
Mhm.
may do something like that, but just preparing your mind to go in to create something that is going to come out of somebody else in a good way.
Yes, yes, wonderful.